Do you remember the show Smallville? Well, one of its actresses didn't just land in Hollywood headlines, she ended up in a cult. And believe it or not, she even tried to pull Emma Watson into it. Her name? Allison Mack. By the time she was 18, Allison had already been acting for over a decade. She'd made appearances in films like Camp Nowhere and Honey, We Shrunk Ourselves. She even had a role in the popular TV series Seventh Heaven. But in 2001, her life took a dramatic turn when she landed the role of Chloe Sullivan, Clark Kent's best friend and sidekick. This breakthrough role catapulted Allison into the spotlight. Suddenly, she was a recognizable face, gracing magazine covers and attending red carpet events. Smallville's success seemed to promise a bright future in Hollywood. But despite all the glitz and glamour, something was missing for Allison. Deep down, she felt unfulfilled. The fame, the money, the adoration of fans, none of it filled the void she felt inside. Allison was searching for something more, something to give her life meaning beyond the bright lights of Hollywood. Little did she know, this search for purpose would lead her down a dark and dangerous path. In 2006, Allison's Smallville co-star and friend Kristen Krug invited her to what seemed like a harmless self-help meeting. The group was part of a larger organization called NXIVM. Allison thought, why not? Self-help sounds good. But NXIVM wasn't just a workshop, it was a cult, cleverly disguised as a personal development program. Because Allison was a recognizable actress, NXIVM's recruiters saw her as a valuable prize. A famous member would make them look legitimate and help attract more followers. They promised her happiness, success, and even career advancement. It was an offer that seemed too good to refuse for someone feeling lost and searching for direction. Soon, Allison was flown on a private jet to meet NXIVM's leader, Keith Raniere. Keith presented himself as a genius, a visionary who could unlock human potential. His followers even called him Vanguard. And while that sounds ridiculous to most of us, Allison was captivated. She believed Keith could change her life, give her the purpose she'd been seeking. Allison officially joined NXIVM, and from there, she was pulled deeper and deeper into its world. The group gave her a sense of belonging, something she'd been craving. But slowly, the seemingly innocent self-help seminars began to reveal a darker side. Members were subjected to humiliating tasks, all in the name of personal growth. They were told that women should be monogamous, while men could have multiple partners. This twisted ideology was presented as enlightened thinking, a way to break free from societal norms. And Allison, desperate for meaning and validation, bought into it all. Around 2015, Allison became involved in an even more sinister aspect of NXIVM, a secret master-slave group called DOS, or the Vow. In this inner circle, women were branded with Keith Raniere's initials and blackmailed with collateral, compromising photos or information they'd been forced to provide. Shockingly, Allison didn't just participate in DOS, she rose to a leadership position. She began recruiting new women into the group, using her celebrity status to lure them in. She even attempted to recruit Emma Watson via Twitter, sending her messages about an amazing women's movement she thought Emma would be interested in. For years, NXIVM operated in the shadows, its true nature hidden from the public. But in 2017, the New York Times published an explosive, revealing the abuse, branding, and coercion that had been happening within the organization. The article sent shockwaves through Hollywood and beyond. In 2018, the House of Cards began to collapse. Keith Raniere was arrested in Mexico, where he had fled as investigations into NXIVM intensified. Shortly after, Allison and other high-ranking members were arrested in New York. The charges were serious: sex trafficking, forced labor conspiracy, and racketeering. As the case unfolded, the full extent of NXIVM's crimes came to light. Allison had gone from being a beloved TV actress to a key figure in one of the most shocking scandals in recent Hollywood history. In 2019, she pleaded guilty to racketeering and racketeering conspiracy charges. In June 2021, Allison was sentenced to 3 years in prison for her role in NXIVM. It was a far cry from the life she had imagined when she first joined what she thought was a self-help group. Keith Raniere, the mastermind behind it all, received a much harsher sentence: 120 years for sex trafficking and related crimes. Allison's downfall remains one of the most shocking scandals to rock Hollywood in recent years. It's a cautionary tale about the dangers of seeking belonging and purpose in the wrong places. How could a successful actress with a promising career ahead of her end up as a key figure in a cult? The story of Allison Mack serves as a stark reminder that fame and success do unshield people from vulnerability. In fact, the pressure of life in the spotlight can sometimes make individuals more susceptible to manipulation. Allison's journey from Smallville to a prison cell is a tragic example of how the search for meaning can go terribly wrong. As we look back on this scandal, it's important to remember that cults like NXIVM don't just prey on the weak or uneducated. They target people from all walks of life, including successful, intelligent individuals who are simply looking for something more. Allison Mack's story is a warning to us all about the importance of critical thinking and the dangers of blind devotion. In the end, The glittering promise of Hollywood couldn't protect Allison from the dark reality of NXIVM. Her fall from grace serves as a sobering reminder that sometimes the quest for fulfillment can lead us down unexpected and dangerous paths. It's a story that continues to fascinate and horrify, a cautionary tale for our times.